It's now 8:27 Thursday morning. I know a lot of people out there are deciding where to go skiing and maybe choosing between Attitash and Wildcat. Well, of course, you can do both, but a man who knows a lot about both mountains is the president of both mountains, John Lowell, with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Marty. Nice to see you.
Well, nice to see you. And, got the snow and got the sun. So how's vacation week been at Attitash and Wildcat?
It's been a terrific week. We have had some very hefty, lovely crowds. We've been very pleased with the attendance. The weather has been spectacular. The skiing is better than spectacular, and people have just been having a wonderful, wonderful time.
So we had, I guess, the President's Day weekend, sort of to get things off. That was a good weekend for both mountains.
That was a terrific weekend for both mountains. Wildcat Mountain exploded and was just packed, and we had a great turnout there. The weather, of course, was a major factor there. And Attitash was, again, we were struggling to find places to park people. So it was a wonderful weekend.
Good problem to have, I guess.
That's a great
in terms
problem
of
to have.
that kind of thing. That's good. And just, of course, you can ski both Attitash and Wildcat, same ticket. And are people sort of doing both mountains, whether they choose Attitash one day and Wildcat the next, or perhaps skiing both in a day to say they did it? Or?
They are skiing both in one day. We scan our tickets so we can tell where people are skiing, and we have some people that are enjoying both mountains on the same day. But perhaps more than that, we're seeing a very large increase in our multi-day tickets, where people can save by buying a multi-day, and then they can ski one mountain one day and one mountain the other, and that's it has been a very, very popular thing for us.
Well, inasmuch as we enjoy the sunshine, those of us who live here, and we hear the drip a little bit of the snow coming off of our roofs and everything kind of thing. So, of course, Wildcat is known for its spring skiing. And is this based? Are we looking at end of April, maybe May?
Our goal is to get into May, and right now I don't see any reason that we won't be able to make that. We have typically had the longest ski season in the state of New Hampshire, and we will do everything in our power to make sure we continue that tradition.
Nice, because I remember having a Halloween lift ticket from Wildcat from a few years ago, so that was always fun. Yeah. And speaking of fun, looking into March, we have the Red Parka Pub Challenge. It's an annual race. It's the longest, greatest, giant slalom, however kind of thing across the country, and it's coming up on an interesting day too.
It is
as well. That's St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. So, gosh, if you've never seen it, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to come out and enjoy the mountain. It's $17 to ski on St. Patrick's Day at Attitash and at Wildcat. The Red Parka Challenge, of course, is being held at Attitash.
Right.
So I would encourage everybody to come out and support the racers. I believe it's the 42nd annual, and it's just a wonderful cause. Terry is so supportive of the Eastern Slope Ski Club. Nice. And getting the kids on skis and boards and enjoying the outdoors.
And also, what's interesting, of course, you have the après-ski at the Wildcat Pub, and you have the beer mug club, if memory serves. Yes. And then also you have, at Attitash, you have entertainment in both ptarmigans and also over at Bear Peak.
Right.
It's is it a different crowd, a different feeling at the three things? Or
well, it's funny.
It's base camp. People just go,
People seem to have their, obviously their favorites, if you will, and Ptarmigans is a little more active, a little more rock and rollish, if you will, little busier. So a lot of people enjoy that activity, and then the Bear's Den is a little quieter. And Wildcat Pub has been, really well received. Our mug club sold out in 11 minutes or something online.
Wow.
So we're going to be bringing that program to Attitash next year. So we're excited about that.
Because you shouldn't have to go too far for your beer.
That's right.
Those ski boots. I mean,
and those extra ounce, you get an extra ounce or two too. That's very
absolutely.
important.
Because all those calories, going on with that. And I know we're right in the middle of vacation week, but typically when people start thinking about spring, a lot of ski areas start to unveil their season passes for next year.
Right.
And just wondering if there's anything in in the works for people who enjoy Attitash Wildcat and all those other peak resorts?
Yes, well, this year we added several resorts. Last year we had a Granite Pass, and then this year we added Mount Snow. Peak just bought Hunter Mountain in New York,
right,
and also Jack Frost Big Boulder down in Pennsylvania, as well as Mount Snow, of course, which is the mothership. So that added a tremendous amount of value to our pass, and the sales were up significantly, about 28% in numbers and 23% in dollars last year, after a less than perfect season.
Yes.
So we were very, very excited about that, and the tradition will continue. We're going to have the same product, and we'll be unveiling the pricing in early March. So,
and you also have sort of interesting. You have payment plans for that, right?
We do. We've had a $99 payment plan where you put $99 down, and then you're billed monthly until obviously your pass has been paid for. It's a budget plan. It's been very well received. People like that because they don't have to. If you're a family and you have to lay out $400, $500, $600, $700 times however family members you have, it gets a little challenging. So it's an easy way to budget your expense and get your pass paid for.
Nice. Anything else about Vacation Week, Attitash and Wildcat you'd like to get across?
It's just been great skiing, and I would encourage people to get out. And you talk about the drips off the roof. Those are not tears. Those are tears of joy. It's a beautiful sunny time to be out there and ski, and I just would encourage people to get out there. Some people think that's because it's vacation time that the lift lines will be astronomical, and they're really not. The quad at Wildcat is so fast and gets you right up to the top quickly, and Attitash has so many lifts running that lift lines are really not an issue. So I just encourage people to come out and enjoy the great outdoors and the great weather that we've been having.
That's why we're here, John.
Right.
John Lowell, thanks very much for stopping by.
You're welcome.